Hello, today I'm going to listen to The Music Never Stopped. This was a donated request. I'm trying to work through my request list. I'm going to show you guys. This is the song I'm going to listen to. This is my form, and it's really useful because this is the only way I'm really going to get through all your requests. If they get lost in the YouTube comments, I probably won't see them. Channel's growing pretty fast. So when you go to my link tree, which is linked on the top of my YouTube page, this one, request form, reaction videos and covers. Just click on that, fill it out. That's all you need to do. If you do also send it with a tip, there's a place to put that in the form, and then that really helps me kind of prioritize which ones I'm going to do first, just because if someone's paid, I want to get it out sooner than later. And so up here, I kind of was going through what I didn't do. I did that, and it was a Music Never Stopped studio and live. So they sent me a link to both, and we'll at least, I'm all into the live jams these days. So we'll see if I can get through both of these in this time period, or maybe I'll just get a gist of the song from the studio first, and then I'll switch over to the live once I feel like I get the main kind of gist of the song. And again, if you want to request, that's how you do it. And the backstory, if this is your first video, I had never heard the Grateful Dead until about 2 months ago. I discovered it because, I'd already seen, I've noticed my whole life Dancing Bears shirts and stuff like that, and I knew the name of the band. I just had never heard it. And then I started listening to Fish, and then I started listening to other jam bands, and then I found out that, Fish kind of grew out of the Grateful Dead in a way, so I was like, I better listen to that. Dead and Company announced the 60th anniversary of the Dead in San Francisco, and I live really close to San Francisco, so I was like, I better go to that. I was like, I better listen to the Dead if I'm doing that. And so on my channel, there's a whole playlist of me and just my Grateful Dead videos. Just go to my Erica Retro Games page, and it's on that first page on the bottom playlist, so you can see everything. I already have some favorites of what I like better than other things. Let's just see. For example, I don't like Eyes of the World, but I now respect it as a jam vehicle because I heard a really good 1991. So that may be my opinion. I'm going to type as I go so that I don't talk over the music, and that way we can just play it. So let's just start with this version, and I'll start typing.
Mosquitoes on the river, fish are rising up like birds. It's been hot for 7 weeks now, too hot to even speak now. Did you hear what I just heard? Say it might have been a pity, or it could have been the wind. But there seems to be a beat now, I can feel it in my feet now. Listen, here it comes again.
There's a band out on the highway. They're high stepping into town. It's a rainbow full of sound. It's fireworks, calliopes, and clowns.
Everybody's dancing. Come on, children, come on, clap your hands. Sun went down in honey, moon came up in wine. Stars were spinning dizzy, Lord, the band kept us so busy, we forgot about the time. Beyond description, like Jehovah's favorite choir. People joining hand in hand while the music plays the band. Lord, they're setting us on fire. Crazy rooster crowing midnight, balls of lightning roll about their dreams. Women laugh and children scream, and the band keeps playing on.
Keep on dancing
Till the daylight.
Greet the morning air with song. No one's noticed, but the band's all packed and gone.
Wasn't ever here at all, but they kept on dancing. Come on, children, come on, children, come on, clap your hands. Well, the cool breeze came on.
Okay, I want to hear the live version now. I have the gist of it. Okay, Eugene, 1978. Donna was in that. I'd never heard Donna sing until now. Seriously, because everyone was like giving me the 70s dead, which I like. And then I heard the 90s dead a little bit, or late 80s. And now I'm like, ooh, the missing years.
There's mosquitoes on the river. Fish is rising up like birds. And it's been hot for 7 weeks. Too hot to even speak now. Did you hear what I just heard? See, it might have been a fiddle, or it could have been the wind. Well, there seems to be a beat now. I can feel it in my feet now. Here it comes again.
There's a band out on the highway. They're high-stepping in
Oh, they're
town.
dancing in the town.
It's a rainbow for the sound. It's fireworks
All these and clowns. Everybody's dancing. Come on, children. Come on, children. Come on and clap your hands. Well, the sun went down and honey, and the moon came up and wide. And the stars were spinning dizzy. Lord, the band kept us so busy. We forgot about the time. They're a band, their own description. Not Jehovah's favorite choir. And people joining hand in hand while the music plays the band. Oh, they're setting us on fire. Breezy rooster crowing midnight. Balls of lightning roll along. And old men sing about their dreams. Women laugh and children scream. The band keeps playing on.
Keep on dancing through the daylight. Breathe the morning air with song.
Okay. Okay, well, that was the first time I heard Donna. Like, not as like a clip in the movie, not in this documentary. She's better than I expected her to be based on like the people who said she's was screechy sometimes. She wasn't screechy in this. I mean, she sounds like a professional backup singer, you know, which is what she was. So she definitely fits the bill there of someone you'd expect to see go on tour as a backup singer. Apparently she sang on a lot of like recordings with other bands. Totally tracks based on what I heard today. And definitely because of her existence, I could hear so much more harmonic possibilities than I heard in the 70s Dead. Because they came into like 3-part harmonies or like 4-part harmonies sometimes. I think 3-part really, but I can't really specify 4. But for sure, 3-part harmony, whereas before we're just getting 2-part harmony. But so she's definitely adding a dimension there. There was saxophone in the beginning, which I heard yesterday in a 1990 recording, which was different. My overarching, and this is just like from a musical historian lens, okay, so let me say the good first. I really liked the jam. I really liked once they got to the jam. I thought it was excellent. I thought they played together really well. I think the instruments are just so seamless about playing off of each other, and they're able to balance the volume correctly, and it sounded very cohesive, and I really liked that. I was actually like very impressed with it. The song itself, like the studio version, right? And then even the song itself that stands outside of the jam section. I find that this is less timeless than their more folky music. Because folk music existed before the Dead and folk music has existed since the Dead. There's still indie artists today recording very like folky, like Americana type stuff. And it has a timeless sound. And so when you listen to some of those, I was like, okay, like this is a good song. And I can arguably say it's a good song. This has so many 70s elements to it that are so specifically period specific that it's like wearing a certain style of bell bottoms or something. It's like where there was a year and everyone wore that in like 1979 or something, right? And it's like it was a very specific look that has not gone back into fashion fully. People will wear flared pants. People will wear kind of like some patterns that kind of resemble 1979, but to actually just have an actual straight up outfit that was trending in 1979, this is an example. When you see it, it looks dated because it's so period specific. And so that's my allegory to this song compared to other songs in the catalog. It is just so dated. And boomers, don't go after me. I'm just saying facts. Like, I don't know any band in the last 20 years that has done anything like this. And of course, people argue no one's the Dead. Only the Dead sounds like the Dead. And maybe that's true. And maybe what I'm reacting to isn't necessarily an overarching sound. However, I just reacted to Chicago, which is also late 70s. And they sound obviously different. Like the whole style of Chicago's music versus the Grateful Dead, totally different. How they play together, totally different. How the instruments work together, totally different. Chicago's very horn focused, very horn heavy. They don't have all the polyphony. They don't have a Jerry. They don't have all that like crazy guitar stuff going on like in and around everybody. Like Grateful Dead lead Jerry is just like, he's here, there, and everywhere. He's like in between everything that doesn't exist, and every single space is then filled up around him. It's like a very different polyphony. But to me, this sounds very dated. Like I just wouldn't. It just sounds like it's from the set. I don't know. And you guys are like, yeah, well, it is from the 70s. So I like it, but I don't love it as much as Terrapin Station or Jackstraw or Sugary or something that has like a more like rock, like general like rock vibe, you know? Dun, 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 dun. It's just like a song, right? It's a song, okay? So yeah, but Donna sounds good, the harmony sounds good, and the jamming was really good. They sound great as a band. So that's kind of interesting. So it's like I liked it, but I don't like the song. I think the song is okay. I think the song just sounds cheesy. Again, you guys, that's what I said about Eyes of the World. I thought it was cheesy, but then now that I've heard a live version, I agree that it's an excellent jam vehicle. So I agree that this is also an excellent jam vehicle. I don't love the song, but I think it's nice. There's, Donna has her little section, and then they each have their part, then they come in harmony, and it's cute. It's kind of like you know, put on like a glitter halter top and like, you know, give a performance. So I like it. It's different. It's part of this whole journey of that the Dead had so many eras and they're all so separate and distinct, and it all really mattered about who was in the band and the different gifts that those people brought. Definitely changes the sound overall. So I'll have to, you know, you guys know me by now. I'm very slow to warm, right? I have to hear something a few times to really let it warm up for me. So I'll probably have to listen to other things in this era for a while before I kind of like settle into the vibe, because it's definitely a vibe. It's like a groove. It's a groove. It's groovy. It's groovy. Yeah, it's the 70s. Yeah, it's a new era. Yeah, everything's great. It's like, wow, we're in the future. You know, I don't know. It's just like, to me, it just has that sound. The fashion's the best thing I can think of. I just don't hear anyone that plays like this, which is fine. No one will and shouldn't, and it's good they're unique. And like I said in another video, in an interview, they only existed because of the strange circumstance that each of those band members came together from their various different backgrounds. But yes, this is quite the experience. And I'm loving this journey. And hey, I'll probably hear this at the Dead and Company thing at the 60th anniversary, because there's 3 days of music. But here's my most exciting part of this. I get to go over here and I got to do completed yes. I wanted to make a macro, so when I do that, it like strikes it out or turns it red or something, or green or something. But yes, that is now striked out. This was my old completed column, so I'm just going to keep it there. I have so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. So it looks like I'm almost caught up on paid requests. This is not the Grateful Dead. It's like an interesting artist that could be interesting to do. So why do I ask for donations? Because I am not allowed to make any ad revenue on YouTube from anything that I play music in. The revenue goes to the record company and the artists. So therefore, I make money on ads for like the interviews and like if I read the comments or something, but I don't get that. So at least this like helps cover some of my time. I'm putting a lot of time into this channel, and I really appreciate all of your support, and feel free to keep dropping in requests. And soon I'm going to make some kind of master spreadsheet so people can find things easier with like links, so you can like filter by artists and stuff like that. So yeah, I really thought that was interesting. I learned a lot, and thank you so much for requesting it. And I'm sorry I'm a little tired today, but I need to sleep more. But sometimes you just don't get the best night of sleep, and then I'll take a nap later, and everything will be fine. Okay, bye.